Next we come into something called as types of wallets, where there are multiple types and ways of using crypto wallets. So we'll look at the various types are available, the advantages and disadvantages of each of the types of wallets in this particular section. Before talking about it, we saw in cryptography there is this asymmetric key cryptography, and whenever someone wants to send money to you, they will send to your public key, right? And there is something called as your private key also, which has to be very very secure. You cannot let other people know your private key, because once private key is known to others, they can easily log into your account and transfer all the bitcoins to their account, right? So public key private key concept becomes very very important when it comes to wallets. Okay, good. Now what happens when you create a new wallet? Okay, I want to create a new wallet. I go in. It will throw is two things: one, your public key, and your secret key. Okay, I want to create a new wallet, I want to create a new account in Bitcoin. Means what? I'm creating one public key and private key, that's all, for myself. Okay, if you want to open a new account in a bank, you go submit your KYC and submit all the things that they want, and they will give you a account number with a username and password and all of these things, right? But here in Bitcoin, there is no KYC, nothing, right? Censorship resistant, and there's no intermediary, central authority, all of that. So it will create your public key and secret key or private key, right? Now, how this public key and private key are created and where it is stored, right? Where it is stored marks the difference between the different types of wallets here. One is the online wallet, mobile wallet, desktop wallet, hardware wallet, and paper wallet, right? So at the end of this, foundations, you have a section where you will create your own ERC20 token, and that time you will create your own wallet. Okay, so that wallet you will be creating. The entire process of creating a wallet, looking at your public key and private key and all, you will definitely do. But now let's understand the different types of wallets. Okay, the first one is called as an online wallet. Okay, what does an online wallet means? You go to a website and you just click on create a new wallet. Okay, it will create your public key and private key, but the private key will not be given to you. Okay, of course it will be given to you, right? But a copy of that will be stored in the database of the website itself. Okay, so whenever you go to for example my ether wallet or metamask or these things, these are examples of online wallets where you can go and create your own wallet. You will get your private key for importing purposes, etc., but a copy of that is stored in the database of the website itself. That is a problem. Okay, when they have a copy of your private key and someone else, some hacker, hacks that database and gets all the private keys that are there in that website, right? He has all the wallet access itself, right? Because private key is the only thing that proves your ownership, and if someone else gets that ownership, they can hack in easily, right? So I can say online wallet is the easiest wallet to create. Okay, hassle free. You can just go into a website, just like creating a Gmail account, you can create a new wallet, right? But the private key is not very secure. So the easiest and the least secure is online wallet. Similar thing is a mobile wallet also. What is a mobile wallet? There is an application, there is a mobile application in iOS or Android. You download that, and there itself you will enter create a new wallet. Okay, that will also create your public key and private key. But there as well, just like online wallets, right? The private key will be stored in the database of the company, right? So this both become centralized, right? So because they have custody of your private keys. Yeah, so mobile wallet is also similar to online, very easy to use. In fact, mobile is easier to use because you carry your mobile wherever you go, right? If you want to pay to a merchant, you can just scan their QR code and pay from your mobile wallet easily, right? But not very secure, right? Advantage, disadvantage, right? Then comes desktop wallets. Desktop applications are some things like your VLC media player, Google Chrome. These are exe files, or you can take tar files for Mac, right? So those files you will download from the internet, right, from somewhere, and that will be a standalone software running in your computer. It does not use internet to do anything, right? So these desktop wallets are software applications which are downloaded from the internet as a exe file or whatever. Once it is downloaded into your system, you can create your wallet in the desktop wallets. Okay, you can create your wallet, and that will also generate your public and private key. But okay, this public key of course is public to everyone, right? The private key will not be stored in the database of the company. Okay, it will be stored in your local system, right? It will be stored as part of your file system itself as a key file, as we call it. Okay, so you will create this desktop wallet. Secret key will be created. That will be stored as a file in your system and not in any central online database. So what happens when some hacker hacks the company's database? He will not get any private keys because it's not there, right? But I would say desktop wallet is in between online wallets and hardware wallets and paper wallets in terms of security, right? Because it is stored as a file in your system. What if there is a Trojan attack or DDoS or phishing attack in your system? If your physical system is hacked and someone copies the file, right, then you lose your private key, gone, right? So that is the desktop wallet in between, let's say, mobile online wallets and the other end called as hardware and paper wallets. Okay, so both in terms of security and usability, this is kind of in the middle, right? That is our desktop wallet. Okay, coming to hardware wallets, one of the most secure ways to store your cryptos is hardware wallet. Okay, when I talk about hardware wallet, it's a hardware device as the name suggests. Okay, so you can go online and search for, let's say, Trezor or Ledger Nano, right? So these are the two companies which are pretty good when it comes to hardware wallets, right? Very famous. So this is a Trezor wallet, that whatever you're seeing now, right? So yeah, this is how it looks. It has a display and all of this. Nowadays it has become very advanced, right? So this is how it looks, right? Whenever you want to do a transaction, okay, so whenever you want to do a transaction from your wallet to some other person, okay, you want to send money to me, let's say, right? I'll also show you this Ledger Nano, right? You will connect this hardware wallet to your laptop. Okay, you'll just connect this using wires, USB-C, whatever, normal stuff, right? And you will send money to the other person. Only when the hardware wallet is connected to your system, the private key is exposed. Okay, as soon as you do the transaction, remove the hardware wallet and keep it somewhere. So what happens is, whenever a hacker tries to hack the database of the system, online database, or tries to hack your particular laptop, as in case of desktop wallet, he will not be able to gain the access to this private key at all, because it is called as a cold storage, right? It is not exposed to the internet, and hence this becomes one of the best ways to store your cryptos. Okay, this costs somewhere about $80 to $100, a good one, right? There are cheaper ones as well, right? So they have a lot of functionalities and a lot of stuff, right? So this is a Ledger family, okay? Nano S, Nano X, and all of these things. So you can get whatever is good for you, and this is how you do it, right? Connect this via wire to your laptop, so that if you want to do your movement, transactions, you can do it this way, right? That is your hardware wallets. Okay, very important, very kind of secure in terms of, because the private keys are cold storage, right? That. Now we'll look at something called as paper wallets, which is even more secure. Okay. Paper wallet, as you have guessed by now, is nothing but printing your private key and keeping with yourself, the paper with yourself, right? But this is the most traditional method, I would say, right? So as soon as the private key is generated by either your desktop wallet or anything, right? You print that, right? And you keep it with yourself, either keep it in your wallet, or even you can, if you're a millionaire or a billionaire having a lot of cryptos, go to your bank locker and keep the sheet of paper there, right? So this paper wallet, what does it contain? It's just the private key, right? Nothing else. But the problem with this paper wallet, even though being very, very secure and stuff, is that it contains a lot of complexities. Okay. For example, the same paper wallet, one private key is given for every paper wallet. Okay. Once you use that private key to transact to some other person, you cannot use it again, right? It's one time use, and you have to create paper wallets again and again, again and again. New private keys, and you need to have a lot of understanding of how these paper wallets work before you can use it. Okay, hardware wallets being very secure is easy to use. Okay, paper wallets being again very secure, it's kind of complex to use because you need to understand how it works before you can start using that wallet, right? So that is one minor disadvantage of using a paper wallet. Okay, let me also show you a paper wallet, because we were just talking about it. Let's just show you a paper wallet. Okay, if you look at this is a paper wallet of mine. Okay, so this is a Yoroi wallet for Cardano. Okay, Cardano blockchain. So if you look at this is just a sheet of paper. I mean, they have just added some graphics and everything, right? So Yoroi wallet, origami, whatever, right? And this is my public key. Okay, with a QR code, and it is upside down for security purposes, right? So this is my public key. Okay, created by this Yoroi wallet. Okay, and if you look at this is my encrypted password. Okay, password means what? Private key, right? So this is what is the most important. Okay, so let me just turn it upside down. Now you can see that these are a few general words, right, that are being given to me, and these are called as mnemonics. Okay, mnemonics, mnemonics, right? So mnemonics, I'll also give that write that here maybe, right? So here you can see this is called as a mnemonic. The advantage of using a mnemonic is it's easier for you to remember these words, right? Imagine remembering something like this. Okay, something like AE2 whatever. I'll just make this also. Okay, AE2 DDPP whatever. Private key also looks like the same. Okay, but you don't want to remember this. It's very difficult to remember that by a person. That's why all the hardware companies, right, the wallet companies, created something called as a mnemonic, which is just normal words which can be remembered by people. Okay, normal words, and if you put that words in the same sequence, you will generate the private key. Okay, you generate the private key. So you can safely say that these words together is your private key. Okay, do not lose these words, right? And you will lose your private key that way. Okay, so that is a paper wallet. So this is printed as a paper wallet. This is my public key which I can show to anyone to send me money, and this is my private key which I should have it very, very secretly, right? So that's the example of a paper wallet.